Hi, my name's Josh Cannon and I'm a karaoke DJ. I recently made a video of the top 10 ways to really piss us off. And I got so much overwhelming responses from all the other karaoke DJs out there that I thought a part 2 was in order. So let's get to it.
Reason number 10. Cupping the microphone.
Cut it out! And for those of you who don't know what cupping the mic is, it's when you wrap your fingers around the top of the mic like a fucking mother hen trying to incubate an egg. I don't know who taught you to do that, but it's wrong. Every time. It doesn't give your voice some kind of magical fairy dust, it just creates loud, ear-piercing feedback. Wrap your hands around the mic's black shaft and don't let go until it's finished.
Reason number 9. Excessively asking the question, when am I singing next?
I understand you're super hyped up and excited once your song is in the rotation, but that doesn't mean you get to ask me every 2 minutes, hey, when am I singing next? When's my next song? How many more singers until my song? That makes me want to literally bump you on purpose. I am very well aware that you're in the rotation. Trust me. Don't worry about it. You're gonna sing there, buddy. It's okay. You're gonna sing.
Reason number 8. People's love affair with sound choice.
Sound Choice is a company that makes karaoke versions of songs. Let's take the song Billie Jean by Michael Jackson, for instance. Numerous karaoke companies will license out that song and make a karaoke version of it. But for whatever reason, people have got it stuck in their head that Sound Choice is the end-all, be-all karaoke company, which is bullshit because there's plenty of other great karaoke companies out there, but people just are never willing to give them a try. I have people that will refuse to sing a song unless it is Sound Choice, and they are so anal about it. Just trust me, people. I've seen about every karaoke version of a song at this point, and if I recommend another one to you, let's say I don't have the Sound Choice version, just go with it. Try something new.
Reason number 7. The disappearing karaoke singer.
Person signs up for a song and then apparently gets abducted by a UFO. If you're going outside to smoke a whole pack of cigarettes or go to Walmart or just leave altogether, please let me know so I can take you out of the rotation. What's worse is when someone comes back an hour later and like, alright, so when am I singing? Where you been, buddy? I done deleted you like an hour ago. Sorry. Shoulda let me know.
Reason number 6. When customers complain about the volume.
If everything's gone according to plan, everybody who walks into that building that night knows that it's karaoke night. It's gonna get loud, people. It's much less engaging when you have to keep the music down to a dull roar. Turn up, man, it's a party. We're trying to have fun. But what's even more annoying is when a small entitled group of people will come in, complain to management about the volume, management caves in, and now I have to turn my volume down and affect everybody else because a small entitled group of people felt the need to control everything around them.
Reason number 5. Customers who are reckless with your equipment.
This really pisses me off. I bought all my own equipment. I am my own one-man show, so when something breaks, the cost to repair it comes straight out of my pocket. Back when I used to use corded microphones, I had this one frat boy start swinging it around by the cord, and then the fucking mic flew off like a bullet and slammed against the wall. Stop! Why would you use somebody else's stuff like that? This isn't your playground. And I hate to break it to you, but you're not Mick Jagger. You're some drunk asshole singing karaoke at an Applebee's. Keep your beer away from my laptop. Keep your body away from my speakers, because I've had people slam their head into my speakers because they were headbanging drunkenly. And keep your feet away from them too, because I've had my speakers almost topple over because people were standing too close to them. And also, keep the damn mic in your hand. Please and thank you.
Reason number 4. Customers trying to run your show.
Hey, you know what song you should play next? And you know what song you should do after that? And then you know what you should do after that? Have you ever heard of the wobble? Can you play the wobble? Calm down, buddy. I know you're the greatest DJ that no one's ever heard of, but I'm running the gig. Typically when I'm running these gigs, I'm assessing the crowd, their drunkenness level, their age, their gender, their style, and based on all that information, I try to perfectly curate songs that are going to affect them in the best possible way to get them to dance and buy alcohol and participate in karaoke. That's why the venue hired me instead of you. I am aware of the wobble. I'm aware of the Cupid Shuffle and all the other shuffles and slides out there. And I will definitely be playing those. Why wouldn't I? It'd be stupid not to. But you don't have to keep coming up to me reminding me to play them. And I'm certainly not going to play them 20 minutes into the gig, which I have sometimes been asked to do. Yeah, let me just burn some of my most fun, danciest, interactive material 20 minutes into the gig when everyone is stone sober. Good call there, guy.
Reason number 3. Bookers asking the question, so what kind of a following do you have?
Okay, let me make this very, very simple. It is not my job to bring the customers to your venue. It is my job to keep them at your venue. It is your job to promote the gig at your venue, offer any kind of food or drink specials that might entice people to come in, and of course provide a space for the event to happen. It is my job to also promote the gig, and which I will certainly do. It's my job to show up on time, and it's my job to bring the party and make sure everyone has a good time. That's not to say I'll never bring my friends or never bring my patrons from another gig, but I'm not going to blow smoke up your ass and tell you that, oh yeah, I can bring these large throngs of people every single week. I'll go as far as to say anybody who does promise that is probably lying to you. They might be able to do it the first month or so, but I mean, people have lives, people have kids, people have jobs. Any DJ is not going to bring a consistent crowd in large numbers every single week. What you ultimately want to do is build up a crowd at that specific venue. That works out for you and the venue. Because for you, you're not having to bleed your friends dry every week and beg them to come out to your event. And 2, say they fire you or you quit or something else comes along where you have to move on from that gig. Most likely, a big chunk of those people are still going to stay there, so it works out for the venue too. On the flip side of that comment though, never think that you are the gig. I had this guy one time, I took his room or whatever, and he was so mad about it. He was like, you're never gonna, you're gonna fail. I'm taking all my regulars with me. You're gonna burn this gig to the ground. 2 years later, I still had the gig, and only lost it because I had to give it up because I wanted to become a wedding DJ and I was training to do so. I felt like it was worth the risk at that point, and it has been worth it.
Reason number 2. The effects of Radio Shack KJs on the industry.
Okay, before I go into this, a Radio Shack karaoke DJ is someone who has shitty gear, runs their show poorly, and overall doesn't know what the hell they're doing. Radio Shack KJs are fucking up the industry for the rest of us honest karaoke DJs. Let's say you're an owner of a venue. You hire a Radio Shack karaoke DJ. They come in there, they inevitably suck, they do a shitty job, they don't make you any money. What do you think that owner's opinion of karaoke is going to be in the future? Probably something along the lines of, oh no, karaoke doesn't work here, we tried that a few years ago. I can tell you that I have flipped so many rooms where they told me that, oh, karaoke just doesn't work here. They realized that it was the person that they hired that was a problem and not the karaoke itself.
And yet again, the number one way to piss off a karaoke DJ is another KJ undercutting your gig.
Oh, this one makes my blood boil. You have a gig, you're doing good, people like you, you've established a price with management that they're okay with, then one day out of the blue you find out that your gig has been undercut by some slimy, conniving scumbag that has gone in behind your back and said, oh, you're paying him such and such amount? I'll do it for half of that. Okay, managers, owners, if somebody is willing to do a 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 hour karaoke gig and they're only wanting $50 for it, they're gonna suck. You may not see it at first, but you will, trust me. But let's look at the economics of this situation. What does this do for the industry? Quite simply, it drives the market down that a karaoke DJ can expect to ask from a venue as far as payment is concerned. If you got Johnny Dickhead around here undercutting everybody, the industry as a whole is cheapened and owners are not going to pay what they used to pay for gigs, quite frankly. Take a cue from the wedding DJ community. Wedding DJs have obviously at some point gotten together and said, hey, if we are going to call ourselves professionals, we are not going to get paid below this amount. And if you've gotten married lately, you know a good wedding DJ ain't cheap. The karaoke community can achieve the same thing if we don't stand for the undercutters. In Jacksonville, you all know who I'm talking about. Hope you enjoyed this video. a lot of these suggestions came in from you guys who submitted them, so I figured I needed to make a part 2. So click like, share, all that other kind of stuff. Thank you for watching, and you know, this is all kind of tongue-in-cheek kind of stuff. I'm not an asshole. I'm a nice guy, but you know, have to make it entertaining. So everyone enjoy the rest of your night, and again, thank you for watching. Hey man, what am I singing next? What am I singing next? Hey, how many more singers until I sing? Hey,